Parents tend to forget that, oh, no two people are the same. So they expect you to work at the exact same time that your older sibling worked. They expect you to know the things that your older sibling knew at when that person was your age. So if you're not keeping up, if you're not meeting up, it's a lot of comparison. So in order to avoid that comparison, we are competitive. That's the thing. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome back. If you are an old subscriber, if you're here to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please subscribe. God bless you in Jesus' name. And thank you so much for your support. You see, today we're talking about second bonds. My name is Ch1 and I'm happy to announce to you that I'm the second born. I've been the second born all my life, so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, straight down to the video. We're going to look at 5 facts about second bonds, 5 reasons why we are the way we are. Now, if you are a second born and you can totally relate with any of those points, please feel free to drop it on the comment section. If you are a firstborn or a last child or any position you are in your family and you agree with me that these points are there or you disagree, please, you're welcome to the comment section. Drop those comments. I'd like to read them all. And then, of course, it will help us in moving this channel forward. And then we can discuss something else because this is going to be like a series. Facts about second bonds. My name is Ch1. I am a second born. Yes, and I know what I'm talking about, right? All right. So we're going to be looking at some facts, 5 facts actually, about second bonds. Fact number 1: second bonds are more likely to depend on friends other than family. I don't know why that is, but I think part of the reason it happens is because they find solace in friends other than family because they are neglected in most cases. The attention of the parents and other members of the family tend to be more on the first child than the second child, and sometimes more on the last child than the middle child. It happens. And so, an average second born would rather take his or her business to friends other than discuss with families because sometimes we feel invisible in our homes. That's the truth. All right, fact number 2: second born children are more likely to be rebellious. You see, the prodigal son that the Bible talked about in Luke chapter 15, from verse 11 to verse 32. The prodigal son in Luke 15, 11, 32. Yes, he was a second born. So this rebellion thing, it is not a today something. We tend to rebel because most times we don't get noticed, we don't get heard, we don't get the attention of our parents and members of the family. All responsibilities are usually pushed to the first child, and all the love, care, and support are pushed to the last child. We're just there. We're just existing most of the time. I mean, if you disagree with me, please feel free to comment on the comment section. But I know that most second born, like myself, would definitely totally agree and can relate to this. All right. Fact number 3: second born children are more likely to be competitive. Competition, you say. Hey. Our level of competition is on a whole high level, right? Our level of competition, and there are so many reasons for that. You see, when parents have the first child, it's the first time of being parents. There are lots of things, and in most cases, they compare. They tend to compare you. Can't you see what your big sister is doing? Can't you see what your big brother is doing? Can't you just be like this person? Why are you stressing my life? The comparison is plenty. And let's not just disregard the fact that firstborns are usually co-headed, they are usually kind, they are usually the peaceful ones, but the secondborns are usually the ones that tend to say, oh, no, 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 it cannot work. So competition is inevitable. And from the onset, a lot of pressure has been rested on these people, on the second born. And parents tend to forget that, oh, no two people are the same. So they expect you to work at the exact same time that your older sibling worked. They expect you to know the things that your older sibling knew at when that person was your age. So if you're not keeping up, if you're not meeting up, it's a lot of comparison. So in order to avoid that comparison, we are competitive. That's the thing. I remember one time when I was little, when I was around 11, my sister, my big sister, she is wonderful. Like, she's amazing. She's adorable. She's all shades of beautiful. She's all shades of friendly. She's all shades of smiley and all of that. And she can dance. So we're having a cultural dance competition far back in the north. I was thrown out of the dance group because I am not a dance person. I cannot lie. I cannot dance. Compared to her, I can dance. So I remember I was thrown out of a dance group, an Igbo cultural dance group, because I wasn't really given the body language that They were expecting. I mean, and my sister will go there the next day, so I will go with her. So I go home, I practice so hard, I rehearse those dance so hard, so just so I can be with my big sister, because most of the time she's always with friends and family and receiving instructions and responsibilities from the parents, and I am just nowhere. So competition, yes. The contest has started from time immemorial. I mean, take a look at the Bible in Genesis chapter 25, verse 30, chapter 25 to 36, thereabouts. Before, even whilst Jacob was a parent, even while he was a husband and a parent, he did not stop the contest. The competition between him and Esau continued. He continued. All right, let's talk about another story of the Bible. There was a twin that were born in, just read up Genesis chapter 38 from verse 27 to 29. Genesis 38, 27 to 29. There's a story that was told. You see that story, eh? I don't understand the story. Like, I don't know what to make of it. Maybe we were going to talk about it. But a set of twins were being given birth to, and one brought out his son, and then it was no longer there. And the second one, the next one came out before him. I don't know what that was. If you know, please tell us in the comment section. Thank you very much. And yes, number 4, second bonds are most likely to have better relationship with people. We are very skilled. We relate better with people than our firstborns, because usually our firstborns, our older siblings, are started with the responsibility of taking care of the home, taking care of the family, making sure that things go the way they should, and we're usually not seen. We're just not seen, So the only option you have, it's either you are an introvert or you're an extrovert, right? But in either way, you relate better with people. You understand? Because a lot of times the older ones are the ones that be like, oh, it's fine, it's okay. They shy away from people, and most of the time. But the second ones, we are the ones that have better people relationship, better people skills. We are better at dealing with people. All right, number 5 facts about second-born children. Second-born children are more likely to be great leaders and entrepreneurs. Second, if you know any second born, please feel free to drop on the comment section. There are so many of us that are great leaders and amazing. That is not to say that firstborns are not better leaders. No, that they are not great leaders. But when it comes to leadership skills and potential, give it to the second born children. You know why? Because like I said earlier, we have better people skills and better human relationship. I mean, we're just better at this kind of things. So, are you a second child? Do you have a second child? Are you one of those? Are you married to a second child? How, if you're a parent and you have a second child, how do you treat that person? Please do well to share and like, subscribe, leave your comments in the comment section. I may have said something that you don't totally agree with. You're welcome. Let's talk about it. Until the next time, my name is Ch1. Don't forget, I am a second born, and this is the Second Born Chat. Chat with me. Thank you very much, and God bless you.